Okay, welcome to video 1 of 3 on creating folders. First folder that we're going to create today is a distribution folder. And basically what a distribution folder does is allows you to get materials out to students in your class. Materials could be things such as notes, rubrics, etc. First thing we have to do today is open up our Google Drive. So I'm going to open my Google Drive icon here. Once it opens, you'll see a bunch of folders that I already have created. But we're going to make a new one today. So in order to do that, we have to click on the Create tab here. And it's going to give me a bunch of options. Okay? But we want folder because that's what we're going to be creating today. And then it's going to allow me to give it a name. I'm going to call this folder 7th grade Orange Team Science. And you can name it whatever you like, whatever works best for you. Once I do that, I'm going to hit create. And you'll see that a folder appear right here. And you'll also see it over here in my drive. You see this drop down arrow right here? That's going to allow you to customize your folder. If you ever wanted to rename it or you wanted to send it somewhere, you could do that. We're going to get into sharing it in a second. But I'm also going to change the color. I don't want wild strawberries. I want orange. Consider them on the orange team. So once I do that, that's just a little cosmetic look there. People you share the folder with won't be able to see it, but you will. So my folder's good to go. The only problem is there's nothing in it. So I can add things in there at my leisure, or if you have things already created and you want to get everything in there right away at the beginning of the year and get that folder out, you can do that. You can do it either way. Every time you add something to it, you'll share it with the students and they'll be able to see it. So it's basically what works best for you. Now, this folder, like I said, is created. It's just not shared. I do want to point something out to you though. If you look at this folder and the folder below it and the rest of them, you'll notice that they're plain. As I scroll down, these are 2 test folders that I created earlier today with somebody else to show them how to do this. You'll notice this little silhouette of a person. What that means in Google Drive is that this folder has been shared. So if you don't see a silhouette of a person in your folder, you know that it's not shared. But I want to share this folder. So I'm going to go to my drop down arrow here and I'm going to click on share. And it's going to give me some options. I can customize who has access and what they're allowed to do with this folder. So right now you can see it's set to private and only I can access it. If I want to change that, I can do a few things here. I can allow anyone with a link to see it, just people at Gloucester Regional Schools, just specific people. If you click public on the web, that means anybody with that link, whoever sees it, whoever types that link in, will be able to see the contents of this folder. And that sometimes makes it easier on you where you won't have to continuously share. As you put stuff in that folder, people that check it through the link will be able to see it. But it's what works best for you. So right now we're going to stick with specific people for the training. So I'm going to click Save. Now once I do that, you'll notice down here where it says Invite People. This is where you're going to type the names of who you want to share your folder with. The way it works at our school, you could do a couple different things. I could start by typing in last name, and you'll see David Armstrong pops up right here. You can see there's an Emily Armstrong as well. Or I'm going to show you in a later video how to make a form, and you can gather all your students' emails and just copy and paste them in there, which I think is the easiest way to do it. But for right now, I'm going to use somebody I did the earlier training with, Michael Kalenda, and I'm going to share this folder with him. Now, before I do that, I have to look at my permissions. If I sent this out right now to Michael, he would be able to edit it. And I'm pretty sure you don't want your students to edit your notes or rubrics. So you want to click this drop down arrow and you want to give them permission to only view it. So they can print out copies of your rubric, they can print out copies of your notes, but that's basically all they can do. They can't edit or do anything else with it. And only people that have the link or you share it with will be able to see items or contents of this particular folder. They will not be able to see any of your other work. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, once you send it out, you can click this box down here, which is already checked, and that will send an email message as well, saying that an item's been shared with them or a folder, and you can also give them a little note. So I'm just going to tell my students, hey guys, this folder will have notes and rubrics for the school year, entire school year. So I'm just going to check it over, make sure everything's the way I want it, and then I'm going to hit send. Okay, so I know that it's been sent to Michael Calender at fgschools.com, and I'm done. Now, you just saw that my folder's now changed. I have the little silhouette of that person, and that means that that folder's been shared. And every time that you drop something into that folder, see if I can find a few assignments here to show you. No, I don't want to create. We're going to go back to my drive. Okay, let's get it up here. Sorry, I have a lot of things in here. But let's say, for example, I wanted to give them this balancing equations assignment right here. I would move that right into my 7th grade Orange Team Science folder, or that could have been notes. Once I click move, that'll be sent there. So if I go back up top and find that folder and click on it and open it up, you'll see that this balancing equation note sheet is in there. Okay, and that's our tutorial on making a distribution folder for your students.